Hello students, we were discussing from the diary of Anifran, chapter 4 of class 10 from first flight. So children, where we left, from there we'll start it again. So see, I am not so worried about my girlfriends and myself. We will make it. The only subjects I am not sure about is maths. Anyway, all we can do is wait. All we can do is wait. Until then, we keep telling each other not to lose heart. Not to lose heart means not to be discouraged. So not to lose heart means not to be discouraged. The author says that she is not bothered about her friends because she is sure that they will pass. The only subject that she is unsure about is mathematics. That means she was not sure with mathematics. She was little bit poor in mathematics, okay? But no doubt they will be pass. She seems to be having a tough time with the subject, but all they could do was wait for the results and not lose their hope. So next paragraph we'll see children here. I get along pretty well with all my teachers. There are 9 of them, 7 men and 2 women. Mr. Kissing, the old foggy who teaches maths, was annoyed with me for ages because I talked so much. After several warnings, he assigned me extra homework and essay on the subject, a chatterbox. A chatterbox, what can you write about that? I would worry about that later. I decided. I jotted down the title in my notebook, tucked it in my bag and try to keep quiet. So children, in this paragraph will see that old foggy, that means what? An old fashioned person is called the old foggy here. Annoyed means slightly angry, that means irritated. And chatterbox, a person who likes to chatter, and that is what the talkative. A person who is too much talkative is called the chatterbox. Jotted, that means write quickly. So here you see Anifran was talking, it too much understood, so the mathematics teachers call him as chatterbox. And as she was talking too much, finally he gave her a work. That means to write a topic, and the title of the topic was, that is what? The chatterbox. So on chatterbox you will have to write that. So then what happened, you see? She tells how she has a great relationship with all her teachers except the math professors. He was constantly irritated by the author's talkativeness. Despite several warnings, Anil did not stop talking. That means you see here, Anifran had good relation with the other teachers except the mathematics professor. And because Anne Frank was a little bit talkative, understood, and he was not liking that, and he was very much irritated with talkative person. So Anne did not stop talking in his class. So Anne was ordered over there not to talk. But you see, Anne did not stop talking in his classes, which prompted him to give her extra homework as punishment. So she, as she was not obeying there, and she was punished to write extra work. The first one was to write an essay on chatterbox. Then as a punishment, she was given work or assignment, that is what to write about a chatterbox, which she thought was a word topic to write on, because what would one write about that? For the moment she wrote the topic in her notebook, kept in her bag, and focused on staying quiet. Now we shall move to next paragraph. So see, that evening after I had finished the rest of my work, the note about the essay caught my eye. I began thinking about the subject while chewing the tip of my fountain pen. Anyone could ramble on and leave big spaces between the words, but the trick was to come up with convincing arguments to prove the necessity of talking. I thought, and suddenly I had an idea. I wrote these pages Mr. Kissing had assigned me and was satisfied. I argued that talking is a student's trait and that I would do my best to keep it under control, but that I would never be able to cure myself of the habit, since my mother talked as much as I did, not more, and that there is not much you can do about inherited traits. Ramble children ramble is a word and which means to talk or write enough in a confused or inconsequential ways. Convincing means what? Capable of causing someone to believe that something is true or real or powerful. Trait means that is what the quality. Inherited, derived, or that is what? Genetically. Derived genetically. Inherited means derived genetically from one's parents or ancestors. The author came across the note she made as a reminder for the essay after she had finished the rest of her homework. She began thinking about the topic while chewing the tip of my fountain pen. So while chewing the tip of her fountain pen is a gesture that signifies a person is indeed thinking. While anyone could mention random stops within for the sake of filling pages. She wanted to present concrete arguments. Arguments in support of talking. She mentions that she will try to better herself as a student, but talking is something that cannot be eliminated completely. So like this he was going to argue there logically. This is because she got it as an inherited trait from her mother, and this is how she ended up within a pages on the topic. And you see here, as she was talking too much they are understood. So what happened you see? So she was given punishment, and that punishment was to write a topic, to write an essay, and the topic was that is the chatterbox. And you see, she completed 3 pages. Whatever she could think over that, she wrote there. So, and she wrote there the chatterbox. That means what? He was talking, and whenever he was told not to talk, but without taking, she could not remain there. And this is what? A trait that she has borrowed, or that she has derived from her mother. And Mr. Kissing had a good laugh at my arguments, but when I proceeded to talk my way through the next lessons, he assigned me a second lesson. This time it was supposed to be an incorrigible chatterbox. I handed it in it, and Mr. Kissing had nothing to complain about for 2 whole lessons. However, during the 3rd lesson, he had finally had enough on a plan as punishments for talking in the class. Write an essay entitled "Quack Quack Quack," said Mrs. Chatterbox. So she proceeded to begin a course of actions, that is called what the procedure. An incorrigible, not able to be changed. Incorrigible means not able to be changed. A mistress, a woman in a position of authority or control. So what about the paragraph we will see here, children? You see, the professors found Ani's argument to be amusing, but when she did not stop talking in the next lessons also, he gave her yet another assignment as punishment. And you see, the topic was an incorrigible chatterbox. Incorrigible chatterbox, that means incorrigible refers to a bad habit that is difficult to change. That is called the incorrigible. And you see, he gave her these topics because he was annoyed upon unstoppable chattering during his lessons. So on receiving this assignment, the professor did not say anything to her for a while, but when he lost his patience, he handed her yet another assignment as punishment on the topic "Quack quack quack quack," said Mrs. Chatterbox. Now we shall proceed to our next paragraphs. Let's see. The class rose. I had to laugh too, though I had really adjusted my ingenuity on the topic of chatterbox. Chatterbox says it was time to come up with something else, something original. My friend Sunny, who is good at poetry, offered to help me write the essays from beginnings to end in verse, and I jumped for joy. Mr. Kissing was trying to play his jokes on me with these ridiculous subjects, but I would make sure the joke was on him. Road means what? Laughed here. That means the children laughed here. Existed, that means completely used up. Ingenuity, the quality of being clever, original or inventive. Verse, that is writing arranged with a metrical rhymes, typical having rhymes, and you see that is ridiculous. Ridiculous means that is deserving or inviting, derisions or mockery or absurd. So when the professor scolded her for the third time and punished her, so see, the professor was annoyed upon her. That means he was very much angry upon Anifran. And what happened is here, and for the third time he punished her here, okay? And the whole class started laughing. As a result, she had to pretend to be amused too. After writing twice on similar topics, she ran out of thought. Thus, her friend Saint, who was good at poetry, offered to help her write in rhymes. And this whole assignment scenario was to make Annie feel assent, but she made sure that she gave an effective reply. So children will keep it here and we will see. We will proceed ahead in our next class.
हाय फ्रेंड्स, ऐसे नए वीडियो देखने के लिए हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें।